Hello and welcome. In this video, we will learn to use developer tools in Chrome. Alright? Now every modern browser has something called as developer tools, which makes our life easier. And that is what we are going to check out today. Okay? So I'm going to go to this folder and open this in Chrome. Okay. Now to access the developer tools, I just have to right click anywhere on the page and select inspect. Okay, inspect. Now it opens this dialog box and this is our developer tools. In the elements tab up here, you can see the exact code that we have typed in our HTML file. Okay, so let me open this HTML file in Notepad. Alright, so you can see we have written codes, HTML codes here, correct? So this is what you are seeing in this elements tab. Okay, so you can click on this triangle to further open it. Okay, further open it. So you can click on it to open it and click on it once again to close it. But basically this is what you have written here. Okay, written here. And here, let me close this. Yeah, and here what you see is this style sheet. Okay, so you have style sheet, correct? You have style sheet and this is what you see here. Okay, style. Now we'll talk about this, do not worry about it right now. Yeah, so here if you move your mouse over any of the element, that particular element gets highlighted here on the left side. Okay, see, for example, I'll move the mouse over H1 element and you can see the H1 element gets highlighted here, so you can see it. Okay, next I move the mouse over P and the P gets highlighted here, div gets highlighted. Okay, so it has lists and here anchor tag, let me go down. Yeah, so you can see cinnamon gets highlighted here and then the paragraph and so on. Okay, so you get the idea, correct? Now if you go down here in styles, you have the box model which we had learned in one of the previous videos. Okay, we have the box model here. Now let me go here, let me go to the top and here is the H1 element. Now if I go to the H1 element and if I click on it, notice the changes that happen here. Okay, notice the change that happens here. So I'll click on H1 element and you can see the values changed here. Alright, now this H1 element has 1332 into 60 dimension. Okay, now this H1 element has width of 1332 and height of 60 what pixels. Okay, but the total value or total dimension of H1 is 1332 plus this side padding plus this side padding, whatever value is. Okay, and the height is 60 pixel of this plus padding on this side and padding on this side if you mention it. Okay, so basically the dimension of any element is this plus this. Alright, so if you are not able to understand it, do not worry right now. Alright, next let me let me check. Yeah, let me select cinnamon here. Okay, cinnamon. Okay, so cinnamon here has 1332 into 36 pixels, or its dimension is 1332 pixel width and 36 pixels height. Okay, and so on. as you click on any of it, the box model changes. Okay, box model changes and it has the value that you have provided. Okay, next coming to style. So button, okay, button. So buy cinnamon here. So I have clicked on it, it is selected, and here you can see the style rules that we have mentioned for this. So you can see we have mentioned background color blue, color of the text white, border 2 pixels solid red, and font size 20. So whatever you have mentioned for button, this button in the style sheet, that will be displayed here. Okay. Now you have checkboxes here. You can uncheck it and see the result here. Okay. So you can uncheck it and see the result here. So if you want to modify, if you want to see what happens if you use something or if you do not use something, you can come to the developer tools and you can check like this. Okay. Yeah. All right. So now you can also add new rules here. So let me say padding. Okay, padding and top. Okay, padding top and 20 pixels. Okay, 20 pixels. So here I have added padding of 20 pixels to the top side, okay, to the top side. Here I can enter the value and check how it looks in the web page. But you must remember that whatever you add here will not be added to the style sheet. Okay, it is only for this instance. Now if I refresh the page, whatever value or rule that you have added will go away. So here you can see the padding rule has gone away. Alright. So you can just enter any rule and check how it works. It will not be saved in the style sheet. Okay. So as soon as you refresh the page, it will go away. Okay. And down here, what you see is the default value of the button. Okay. So whatever you see in user agent style sheet is the default value of the button. Okay. If you had not provided it, then it would have been this. Okay. So user agent style sheet is a fancy name for default value. Alright. Do not get confused by this. It is just default value. Alright. So you can see we have all these as default value of a button. Okay. But here we have mentioned the style of button. So this is what is taken into consideration. Okay. Now let me go to H1 element. Okay, H1 element and show you with the box model. Okay, so currently 1332 into 60 is here. So I'm going to go to the style sheet. And I'll say width. Okay, width, and I'll say 100 pixels. All right, width 100 pixels. So I'll save it. Okay, I'll save it, and you can see the difference here. You can see the difference when I refresh it. So 1332 is the width, 60 is the height. So I'll refresh it, and you can see the heading has changed its appearance. And now when I click on the H1 element and go down to the box model, you can see the value that I have set in the style sheet. So 100, okay, 100. So I had given width as 100, correct? So width is 100, and it has taken the height automatically corresponding to this. Okay, so let me give height instead of width. Height 100 pixels and Let me save it. Okay, let me refresh it, and let me click on it, come down, and you can see the height of this element here is 100 pixels. Okay, height of this element is 100 pixels, which is set by me. Basically, it is not only 100, it is 100 plus the padding value. All right. So 1332 is width into 100 into height. So it is always width value first and height value next. Okay. So let me delete it. Let it go to the default value. Let me save it and let me refresh it. Okay. So it goes back to its default value. Okay. So this is how you use developer tools. Now let me close this. And let me open this in Firefox. Okay, Firefox. And we have, as I said, developer tools in every modern browser. So to go to the developer tools in Firefox, once again, right click here and click on inspect. You also have a shortcut key, but this is simple, I guess. Alright. So you have the same flow here. So instead of it being on the right side, we have it here. Okay. So you can hover over the elements and it gets highlighted here. You also have the box model, which is here, which shows you the dimension. Okay, which shows you the dimension. So there in Chrome we have element and here we have inspector, and the terminology varies. All right, but basically everything works the same. Okay, so go ahead and experiment with this on your PC. Okay, so this will come in handy for you when you start developing a website. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and thank you for watching.